Estamos aquí en este segmento con el doctor Shan-Tung Hsu, maestro de Feng Shui, o Feng Shui como se le conoce. El doctor Hsu es oriundo de Taiwán y reside hace mucho tiempo en Seattle, en donde tiene una escuela de Feng Shui. Hi, Dr. Hsu. It's very nice to have you here with us in our program. What can you tell us about Feng Shui? What is it?
If you use very literally the meaning of Feng Shui, if you literally translate the meaning wind and water, and that implies that the most important force, invisible and powerful force, wind and water, that is something that always exists and somewhere always searching for balance. And they use this to represent the kind of energy flow of the universe. But the meaning of Feng Shui, I mean the essence of Feng Shui, really talk about how we know the energy of the flow in the universe. What kind of energy flow is there? What kind of pattern? So how can we fit into that pattern? The whole concept of Feng Shui, originally, the name was not Feng Shui. It had different term because they have much broader perspective, encompass much more. In the Feng Shui in the ancient time, we call in Chinese term we call kan yi, and literally translate into the law of heaven and earth.
Makes more sense.
A huge subject. I mean, really talk about how human people living in this planet, living on Earth. How they manage their time and space, their life, everything. Follow this heaven and earth, the law of heaven and earth. But although later on the Feng Shui much more limit to the point that how dealing with the space, the environment we associate with, and how the environment affect us. In a sense, everybody too aware that the environment affect us, but through what pattern, how they affect us, what kind of energy they affect us. So people that throughout the 1,000-year history, there are many great teachers and continue to develop and make us have a tool to recognize the land, the force, the energy of the form. And so that we can work accordingly or live accordingly, that in turn will benefit us. Because even from a national point of view, the energy of the land is shaping the effect, the social status and the military, economic power, political power of a country. Then in the meantime, if we can do that, the effect to the people.
Was that based on observation?
Yes. All this teaching really not like somebody in some time create something. That's a long history of observation, how the earth, how the planet, the inner sky, the move, how the earth turn, how the sunrise, sunset, how they affect people, and how affect the society. See how the dynasty change.
I understand that although Feng Shui can be very intuitive in its nature, it can be very practical.
As we mentioned that we are affected by our environment. So environment actually shaping our personality, emotion, everything. So that means we cannot live without it. I mean, it affects us every moment. In that sense, it is very practical, because just by the fact that you're sitting there, I'm sitting here. See, we are affected by different kind of energy, right? And people, look this way or look this way, feel different.